back in the building, man. Everything Tournament 8. This is gonna be the who's the most badass of all time. We got a whole bunch of things going on, a whole bunch of early contenders, man. Big Face will be around shortly, but I wanted to get this thing started, get everybody in here, get everybody in the chat. First and foremost, Jack Farmer, how are you doing, kind sir?
I'm doing great, man. I'm having the time of my life. I'm getting to chat with you guys. This is a fun time, and it's like one of the things that's nice about like how I feel right now. I'm enjoying my time with you, but I'm also not stressed about my car. I'm also not stressed about any issues with that because I got Car Shield. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's this great way to protect yourself in case something goes wrong with the car, in case it doesn't work right. You know, I don't want to get stuck with unanticipated mechanic bills. I don't want to get stuck walking. So I got that, and now I am worry-free. It's a great thing to have. Car Shield. Check it out.
Shout out to Car Shield, Flobito.com. What's good? What's going down?
Shout out to Car Shield.
Yeah, shout out to Car Shield. You know, I never thought I'd ever say that in my life. What's good?
Yo, I guess so, man. I guess get that Car Shield. I'm good, man. I'm just, again, like Jack, we just got off the Draped in Gold show, which came after the Elite of the Week show. We're just doing the thing. You know how it is, a content game. It's hard for people to buy in, but you keep on doing it, building it brick by brick. Someone will see that eventually. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, y'all killing it with the content. Shout out to Dylan Matthews. What's going on? As he haphazardly gave away his veto. Haphazardly. That is the fastest he's ever done it. That is the fastest he's ever promoted for sure. That was like. Like I literally was asking him like how the hell his day was going, man. He was like, "Nah, Car Shield."
I do this.
You're in the end now.
My mom will call me and she's like, "How are you, honey?" And I'm like, "Well, Mom, Car Shield."
Mom, how's your car doing?
Wow.
I was just checking on my baby. Listen, man.
Thumbing our nose at a scooter demographic.
Something has me something. Yo, bro, 19 to God. What's going on,
what's
baby?
up, man?
What thing that has me perplexed now? I could be crazy. Did y'all know this damn Snyder Cut was 4 hours?
Oh, I heard.
Oh.
I heard.
4 hours long.
You get Zack Snyder presents The Irishman. That's what you getting.
Crazy Game was really good. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. People just literally gloss over that. Like that's not a key detail that the Snyder Cut, as opposed to you mean the new movie he shot. The Snyder Cut is 4 hours long. I gotta carve out 4 hours of my life to watch the Snyder Cut. Are you serious?
I always say, man, any movie that goes over 2 hours, you get up to 2 hours, and then after 2 hours, every second needs to be absolutely mandatory for it to work. It's got to be fire. Yeah, as soon as you go over that 120 minutes, that's fine.
Wait, hold on.
But it better be amazing.
So the Godfather, you say with a clock up 2 hours. Yeah, Corleone.
He's just saying after the 2 hours, you got to bring the fire. Like the last 30 minutes of Avengers is banger, banger, banger.
But what I'm saying is, if the movie didn't go, you should be look at your watch, being like, and that's 2 hours.
You're right. You should be enthralled. You should be enthralled in the film. I'm just saying, what the hell is he gonna be doing for 4 hours? Is what I want to know. Crazy Game. He on the way. I mean, she on the way. Big Face is on the way. But I'm just saying. I was sitting around. I was like, oh yeah, the Snyder Cut's coming out soon. You know, I've been hearing all this hoopla, all this stuff going on about this. You know, he actually had a family tragedy. I know why he was off the film. You know, he had a family tragedy in his family. He had to step away from the film. They brought in Joss Whedon, and he did, you know, what Joss Whedon does: alienate people, piss people off. That's what he does. You know, and so I get why it happened. My whole thing is, that's the question I want to ask you guys before we get this thing on started. Will the movie be exponentially better?
I got a feeling by your tone that you don't think it's going to be. But I will say this. I saw Justice League and I knew that was a Joss Whedon movie. Because you can't tell me
I agree with that
the Flash is now afraid of brunch out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
Foolishness.
This is weird. So like, I want to say, had it been a 2 hour, 3 hour, maybe 2.5 hour cut of Snyder, it might be a better movie. Now with it being 4 hours, I can't think of anything, save for a live reading of the Old Testament, where I can be like, can you cut that part out? You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. What do you think about it? What do you think, Jack?
You can't go if you have a 4 hour movie, it means you don't know what to cut out, and that means you don't have a good movie. You know, it reminds me of that old saying in football: if you have two quarterbacks, it means you don't have a quarterback.
Oh yeah, if you have two quarterbacks, you don't have one quarterback.
Yeah, it feels like if you got 4 hours, you don't got 2 hours. That's too long. That's way too long.
I like what you said though, Flobo. put it like this, because I'm not yet. Josh Whedon, he very, 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 very overrated in my personal opinion. He's my goodness. I'm like, when the hell we anoint this dude? Like what? Anyways, I need this. Lord Jesus, when they anoint somebody, man, it's like no, listen. And I'm not throwing shade at Michael Bay, because I think Michael Bay's a genius. But he was like a music video guy, you know what I mean? And then he got Bad Boys, and the rest took off. But I think he's earned his way with his style throughout the years by making blockbuster after blockbuster after blockbuster. To me, responsible for a lot of household names, you know what I mean? Because he gave them a platform to just explore who they were, you know what I mean? Like if they had an idea, he'd be like, go ahead, do that, you know what I mean? Like but Josh Whedon, I kind of was always like, why was he going to be the savior of Justice League? That doesn't match the tone of Zack Snyder and what Zack Snyder brings to the table, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I always think listen, now, if I had my druthers, I'd rather him just be able to make a whole nother movie. If you're going to just do this, let's just make a whole nother. Let's not add on to the poppycock that's going on. You know what I mean? A lot of poppycock going on.
Yeah.
That's a big face. Damn,
just Firefly, man. Firefly came
man.
out and everyone thought it was the best show ever, and they made him after that.
Razor Ramon of evil right there. You know what I mean?
Say hello to the
she
bad
tossed
guy.
a toothpick right at your face. You know what I mean?
Well deserved.
Yeah, I think Joss Whedon's that exact example of like, if you get something right in the beginning, sometimes that you can let that carry you forever. Like M. Night Shyamalan, like you get a few
he's been trying to live up. Yeah. He's been trying to live up to his He's been trying to live up, because I'm a fan of Signs. They be sleeping on Signs, man. I think Signs ain't that bad, man. I think The Village has its charms. You know what I mean? I think
I come here not to bury Shyamalan, but Signs, when the dude was in the car being like, I think it's water. I'm like, oh come on, you can't say your own movie. You can't be doing that. Why would you do that?
Stop knocking my boy M. Night Shyamalan. You know, he's doing what Stephen King does for Pennsylvania. He's filming everything in PA like Stephen King does up there.
So you're not biased at all. I got you.
Nah, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Appreciate everybody for joining us, man.
And I'm the sellout.
Listen, man, don't nobody ask me nothing, Jack. If you ask me, you damn right I sold out. No, I'm like Seth Rollins, baby. I bought in, baby.
Burn it down.
No, but yeah, appreciate all y'all for joining us, man. Crazy Game was good, bro. 19 the God was good. Will Foster was good. Vesper EV, Dylan Matthews was good. Everybody in the chat, I'm gonna need all y'all votes, man, because we're gonna be running through this to the finals, man. It's gonna be very, very interesting to see where you guys' brain is at right now. And there is a veto in play by the great Jack Farmer, the sneaky, cheeky devil that he is. I don't know what he's planning. I do know the stud muffin upset at the apple cart last week. I do know that. I know the apple cart got upset a little bit here, so he had to retool and refine his choice of a veto. So we'll see if things go his way.
Wait, who's still in it? Who's still in the?
Yeah, I can't remember what the setup is.
Who's in the gift card race, baby? Is everybody? Is it who's still in? Everybody out?
Give me a second.
Hold on,
wait. Let me see here.
Who's in?
We have Crazy Game with Rambo.
Rambo's gonna be a tough out.
We have Hello Moto with Buffy. We have Your Cousin Roderick, but I haven't seen him in a minute. With Jason Bourne.
Interesting.
Charlene also has Buffy. Vesper has Ripley. And then Wheel 5 Stud has Xena. Evan and Jack, you're both still in it, but you don't count. But Jack has Xena and Evan has Erwin.
Oh, I went for the sympathy pick. Very nice.
That's not a real category. The sympathy category.
Somebody got to go for the sympathy pick.
I forgot who Erwin was at first. I was like, is IRS in this tournament?
Erwin on space, baby.
I mean, he's pretty badass, man.
God, I love money. But yeah, what's going on? Oh my, what up, mama?
I'm still everywhere trying to set up all my screens. What do we got going on here? Look at all these people. Hey, what's up?
Listen, I'm gonna need all y'all to get y'all's votes. And I need to listen. There's people in the chat get a little frisky when it comes to closer to the end. Things are going left.
Yeah. Just going through those names, shout out said earlier, by the way, this could go any way. I like every person that you just mentioned, Heidi. I'm like, well, yeah, they're a shoo-in. And then it's like every name you said, I'm like, oh yeah, they're probably gonna win. Oh yeah,
they got it.
But there can only be one.
I would like to point out to anybody that could hear me, anybody that doesn't know, anybody that wasn't around during this tournament, that the chat pushed through Doctor Strange's outfit.
to
for
win
the
MCU.
entire win of the Marvel Cinematic Universe tournament. Are you serious? You know damn well I got to do a part 2 tournament because that has a bad taste in my mouth. So down the line, we're doing MCU part 2. And don't you with your hand just a flow ball. That's neither here nor there.
What do you mean? Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
I've come to bargain.
Listen with these damn handles. Let me check this damn bracket. I can't stand your ass, but let me check this damn bracket real quick. Shout out to the 4-hour Snyder cut. 4 hours. Listen, I know me either, because I'm gonna keep it real with you, man, Dylan. It was an oversight, man. I didn't think it was gonna get all the way through. I don't know. You blame the chat, man. Will you blame your peoples in the chat, please? You think you got this crazy game? Crazy game. I think he has this on lock, man.
Yeah, he's ready to go. He's like, where's your 4th? Let's go. He had like money to make. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Money to make, moves to make. But crazy game. Yeah. We're missing somebody. You missed
already spent that $20 Amazon gift card.
Big face, you ready?
Almost.
What the hell you mean almost?
I bring up a lot of screens.
The hell you mean? How many screens you bringing up?
I bring up like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
so like,
that's great because I got a question. For Evan Mack, Hattie Mack. This K-popping thing, man. How dare this G Snow just infiltrate the social media channels? How dare does he ask questions all suave and dismissive?
Did you see how he dismissed the paparazzi that was coming at you, boy? And I'm sitting there like, yo, bro, chill, man. Like, we ain't even make the thing yet. He already over here talking all kinds of shit.
G Snow's out of pocket. I hope he gets
way out of pocket, man.
I hope he can just come up with some K-pop.
Oh yeah. Oh, Vesper Evil said she missed like the last 4 tournaments. What all winners have there been so far?
We gotta look this
the
up.
Vesper of Evil.
I have it written down.
I can look this up for you. No worries. Give me standby.
Yeah, I have it right here.
We got it. You gotta go.
Right.
You gotta go. Yes. Go.
So the last couple tournaments. Okay, so right before this was the MCU version. It was Doctor Strange's costume.
Oh Jesus!
That won the MCU. October.
I'm embarrassed, man.
Storm from X-Men won that one.
Mm-hmm.
September.
2 great picks.
I know, right?
Stop.
From September, pop music won that one.
Oh, God.
August, Steven Spielberg won that one.
Oh, that's right, Steven Spielberg.
Oh, I know. I'm going back here. I'm just gonna go all the way back. There's only 3 left.
Steven
July,
Spielberg.
Mario won that.
Fair.
In June, Backstreet Boys.
Hey.
And
the
then
first
May,
time you screwed over Jackie Chan because
he was winning that whole thing. He was winning the whole
I'm
thing.
so mad.
But yes, and then Donuts was the inaugural.
Donuts with the first dub, man.
Yes,
the debut. Donuts.
Mia Yim, clutch pick.
Oh, that was clutch. That was did you put it over the top? Just got engaged to Keith Lee. Congratulations.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just happened. Congratulations. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw that.
I know, Vesper. I know, boo. I know, man. Because donuts are so banging, yo. What's it? Donuts? It was donuts versus what?
Coke.
Donuts versus Coca-Cola.
And Mia Yim picked donuts.
And Mia Yim picked donuts, and she gave it the dub, man. Freaking Mia Yim, man. Goodness. HBIC, man. Or HBID, man, with the donuts.
In donuts?
Yeah. Head B and donuts. But
all right. Oh,
yeah. So okay, what's good? Oh, yes, donuts. But yeah. So what's good?
All right, here we go. Oh, I forgot. I bring up Twitter too. Oh,
Lord Jesus, Lord.
I'm sorry.
On Twitter right now.
Streaming. Okay. Let me get to there. It is. Okay, so we're still in the 3rd round.
Yeah.
We have now Lara Croft, which was Strong Women Who Run Amok.
Yeah.
Badass, and then Xenia Onatop from Golden Eye, henchman badass. Yeah, let's have Jack start the day.
This is a tough one. I like them both, but I have to go with Lara Croft here. And for me, the tiebreaker is you have these 2 women. They're both awesome. They're both badasses. They've both done they do whatever they want. But the difference is Lara Croft, she's done it again and 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 again, where Onatop did it once. She was in one movie, one game, if you get that. It was great, but then she disappeared. Where with Lara Croft, when you do it again and again and again and again and again, it starts to add up. You can't deny it after a while that the win after win after win means something. And so kind of like Tom Brady, you can talk about every other quarterback in the world, but when you start counting up all them rings, eventually you got to say, like, you're the guy, you're the winner. That's why I got to give it to Laura Croft.
Fair. Flobo, we say you.
I'm kind of nitpicking the chat because they're misspelling the word Laura here, but
Yeah, big time.
I too will have to go with Jack Farmer here with Xenia on the top because the difference I like about the Lara Croft series is that it's went from cave exploration to pistol wielding to horseback riding to rappelling to whitewater rafting. Like these are extra layers of badassery that you do that all to get some relics. I can't knock it. Now Xenia on top, she's dangerous, but you got to play her game. But Laura can come to you.
That's why that's a great argument because all the time she's reduced to having to like sexually seduce you to get to be the most effective. You know what I mean? Laura Croft, you want somebody to break down some artifacts with all because pound for pound she can give homeboy Indiana Jones a run for his money as far as like who's you know what I mean? And it's technically a little more and a little more death defying than Indiana Jones. So put it like this: if you really had to put your money on somebody like in an amazing race to get to like a certain artifact, it'd be tough, man, between those two. Look who you would choose. You know what I mean? I like Laura. I like Miss Croft because all the things that Flobo stated. We're talking about one of the most badass things ever. She's not alone, and anytime she's trying to get an artifact, there's always someone else there trying to thwart her, and she has to wheel and deal. What's going? You ain't missed nothing, Jay Kalenko. Take your pick, Laura Croft or Xenia on the top. Man, I gotta go Laura Croft. This is a clean sweep for me, man. As far as the panel goes, Laura Croft, man, she's just with all due respect, on the top, she's probably trying to kill her brother. I ain't trying to die. No. Like you know what I mean? Me and Laura Croft probably hang out, talk about dinosaur fossils or something. I don't know.
Really? That's what she introduces you? Dinosaur fossils?
At the end of the day, if you call both of them and you're like, hey, on your way home, can you pick up something? Laura Croft, that's in her wheelhouse. She does.
She's gonna pick you up something
to kill you.
She's like, I can. I'm like, oh, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on now. I see in GoldenEye, girl. I thought we got passes. We through with the counseling. You told me we gonna kill nobody else. I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go, Miss Laura Croft. Ooh, Jay Kalenko coming in. Croft. Laura Croft. They see now that she is a sneaky pick, man.
She is right now.
Sneaky. Yeah. I tell you this though, all you haters are gonna be very interesting to see what happens in the third round against Miss Croft though, because I know she's getting through right now because I don't see not one on the top. Right.
I know. I do not see one at all.
Okay. I know she sees it too. Yeah, Miss Vesper knows the deal. It's gonna be very interesting to see where y'all heart lies in the next round. Yeah, I like that. I like that British slang too. In it, you know what I mean? Like, Laura, Manji, baby.
She in it tens.
Yeah. Listen, I tell you right now, I'm gonna try to go through this whole show without trying to bust Manja's ass. I'm gonna try to go through the whole show. I turn over a new leaf, man. I'm turning the cheek.
Yeah, what's the over under? I'm giving 40 minutes. He's like, nah.
What's the over under? Me threatening Manja's life. But
sounds like Evan found out Manj is massive and is trying to backtrack.
Yeah, you can talk it out, right? You can talk it out.
I found that he really is almost, and like I've been talking trash this whole time, man.
He pays his rent as a bare knuckle boxer.
He's like a soccer hooligan. I'm like, I know it. Rest in peace, Mrs. On the top. It is over. What's the next one on the docket?
All right, so Lara Croft goes through. Let me
easily. I might add.
Make her the wiener. She's the wiener.
Wiener.
The wiener. Okay, so we've got 80s movie badass Rambo versus disaster movie badass Ray Gaines, aka The Rock in San Andreas.
Let me let that marinate for a little bit. Yeah, marinate now. Good.
A little marinate.
Rambo versus The Rock, a human kaiju battle.
It is two human kaiju.
Well, damn, I'll go here first, man. I like The Rock. The Rock's done it all. He was in ancient Egypt. He climbed skyscrapers with one leg. I mean, he hung out with Stifler. Like, he did it all, man. Like, when it comes down to, like, because they badasses, Rambo is what they call a sober kit. You can just say Rambo and everyone knows exactly what you mean because homeboy just wanted to go home. He just wanted to read the paper, probably watch the game. He keep getting pulled into these conflicts and comes out on top. True. Before the time of a broken glass on feet, Rambo just mowed dude down and had lunch afterwards. Got to get the Rambo, man.
Man.
I double down, man. I got to go with Flobo on this one. We're agreeing again. I mean, Rambo is like So first off, we keep talking about this guy from San Andreas like he's The Rock. It's not The Rock. The Rock is playing a character. It's just some dude. Just some dude.
He was pretty badass though, man.
So the guy that flies the helicopter.
He's hardly even a fella.
Let's be
He's just
real.
a guy.
He's pretty badass in that movie, man. Dude is
Mini Me still in the tournament.
Rambo really...
Don't mini me slander on the tournament.
Still in the tournament.
I won't slander everybody.
It's because he's at the bottom of the bracket, man. Chill.
Oh,
man.
That's a height joke.
Now you're just making fun of his height. Yeah.
Sorry.
God rest bird soil. God rest your soul, baby. Go get it. You just go ahead, Jack.
I'm just saying, Rambo literally says killing's as easy as breathing. Like he shoots explosive arrows. He takes on the world. In every movie, he's not just trying to save people. He's trying to take on the planet in combat every time he's around. And this guy that The Rock plays is a fella. He's a nice guy.
He fought Earthquake, man. Earthquake.
But the Earthquake picked the fight with him. Rambo will go after you. Rambo will go after your town. He'll go to the jungles. He'll go to wherever you're hiding, and he's going to come for you with whatever guns or missiles or arrows or knives or whatever.
He's going to hide like a little punk, though, in the jungle. Now, I'm going to keep my mouth. I'm going to keep speaking real low because Rambo could be lurking right now. But keep my mouth shut real quick. I'm just going to whisper this, man. Rambo, you be hiding in the jungle like a little punk, man. That's all I'm going to say.
Yo, he's got a point. We can't eliminate Katniss Everdeen and keep Rambo. They're in the jungles, right? Well, come on.
On some real stuff though, man. Rambo. He's like the definition of it. He's like what this tournament encompasses. You know what I mean? There's a few people in this tournament that encompass what this tournament was about when Jack was thinking about it. Rambo's a bad boy, man. Let's be honest, man. This dude is. You got to think about it. If you had one soldier for your life to win a war or end a war, you wouldn't feel too. You'd feel pretty good if someone was like, yo, we just sent Rambo in to end this. You'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You'd be like, okay, I feel pretty good about this. You know what I mean? Hamza Mania running wild.
Hamza Mania, brother. Oh, what up? Hamza Mania, brother. Hamza Shah Khan. Check him out. Knox Pro Wrestling. He's working the mic. He's in the ring. He's doing crazy things, man. Follow
I'm
him.
sure he's doing his thing, man. Son, I'm Wheel 5 stood, motherfucker. Peter, man, thank you. You made my heart. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you're here, brother, man. I'm glad you're here. Shout out to my man Will Foster's grandma. I'm glad you're hanging with us, hanging with your boy, and your girls. Yeah, man, Rambo. It's got to be Rambo, right? Crazy Game still in for the damn gift card. Damn it!
I challenge anyone to put a headband on and not think of themselves as Rambo. As
it's true.
Tight,
I used to be in the mirror.
Daniel San?
I used to be in the mirror, and I would do the headband slow mo, just like Stallone. That's another make of an icon though. When you're in the freaking mirror, being like doing your Rambo stuff, you know. I mean, I'm putting on my Noxzema like Rambo. You know,
Noxzema. Wow.
Don't sleep on that Noxzema. That's why I got that youthful glow, baby.
You got exfoliate.
He does. Just put it on every night.
I didn't know I'd be putting that Noxzema on. I'll let your boy that.
I'm not knocking Noxzema. I just imagine Stallone putting a Noxzema in the jungle.
No, we talking about me, man. I told you I'm soft, man. I'm soft as cottontail tissue, bro. Like this, we talking about me. I'll be in there like I'll be exfoliating. You know what I'm saying?
Rambo's like, I go to war, but I gotta stay looking young. I got
like, yeah. Rambo's pimples are like scared to surface on his face. They don't want no They don't want that smoke, man. He's like
Noxzema for my skin, car show for my car.
It looks like Rambo is in a runaway so far. I can't argue this though, man.
He's got to be a favorite.
Like good lord, man, because Crazy Game's all like elated. I don't like his elation. You right though, Crazy Game. One man, he's a one-man wrecking ball. That's what he is, man. He's a one-man wrecking crew, solo act, man, just running amok in the jungle. Damn it, don't even matter. You can put him anywhere you want. Jungle's just a place they put him. You can put him anywhere. You put him on the damn moon with some moon aliens or whatever the hell you want to do. And Rambo doing some Rambo-fied things. You know what I mean?
I want to see Rambo on the moon
aliens.
Moon aliens, Rambo.
Moon aliens.
Okay. What?
I want to see Rambo on the moon now with just like a bowl over his head, and like everything else is like
with the bandana up over the bowl, though. Over the bowl. Like, come on, that's gangster. No, listen. Sidebar. I used to sidebar a few years ago, man. I was at a bar somewhere, man, and I had because anybody knows me and knows I hate these fast movies. They're just getting ridiculous. First one is beautiful. The fourth one's beautiful. These movies are ridiculous. But like, there was a dude in a bar. I think they're the biggest pieces of shit ever. But like, it's just there was somebody like literally the angelic the angelic Paul Walker passes away, as that's a sign for y'all to stop, and y'all still keep going. That's neither here nor there, man. God rest his soul, man. But like, they somebody messed with me and they're like, yo, Mac, it's gonna be crazy, man. One of these days they're gonna be like in space. And I used to laugh at that possibility. They are getting dangerously close to having to go to space in these ridiculous movies. I used to laugh at him, but I laughed at him about 4 or 5 years ago, this random dude at the bar. I was like, they actually really might go in space. They really might drive cars in space.
That's actually more believable than Lambo on ice. But
yes,
that's
what I'm trying to say.
That's very true.
But anyways, So shout out to Rambo, man. He's gonna be a tough damn out. This damn Rambo. Man.
Oh, I know, Charlene, you're late. She said Rambo versus who? It's
doesn't
Rambo.
matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's Rambo versus Ray Gaines in San Andreas, aka The Rock. His
Dwayne,
not
the Rock. That guy right there, Dwayne.
But, even if you voted the other way, everyone else has voted Rambo.
Yeah, it's a wrap, yo. I wish if you carry like 10 votes, I'd be like, yo, it's going down.
If you have to say AKA The Rock, then clearly Ray Gaines isn't that special.
Let's be real. He was running amok in San Andreas. Put it like this. I would have loved to have him on my side with this damn 99.9 earthquake, whatever the hell was going on in there.
It's true, yeah. Like
he was landing helicopters on shit you could never land helicopters on, man.
It's true. Gotta say my daughter.
Shout out to Ray Gaines, you know what I mean? Yo, what's next on the document?
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so Rambo. Rambo has pulled.
Rambo. I'm excited about this next one, though. I'm excited.
Oh gosh. So we've got sidekicks.
This is how I'm gonna know where the heart is of the chat. I will know where your heart's at. This is when y'all gonna get very interesting. But go ahead, babe.
The badass sidekick, Mini-Me, versus the badass government agent, Fox Mulder.
Hey.
Of X-Files. Evan, go ahead. You take this.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell all you haters something right now, man.
He's talking to me because I'm the biggest hater.
Is that another size joke?
Listen, it's been a nice, adorable run, Fox Mulder, but this is where the buck stops. This has to be Mini-Me, man. I'm telling you right now, and this is for the simple fact, because all I'm thinking about, if I was an evil guy and I was coming after the great Austin Powers, I would love to have a mini Evan Mack sitting around here just co-signing every single thing I said. I could just be like, here, put him in a little baby buggy. He can shoot darts at people. He can go inside your little spacesuit. He can just start biting you and slapping you around. I could do all kinds of things with a mini Evan. You see what I'm saying? Fox Mulder, I like it, but for the whole damn show, don't nobody believe what the hell you're saying. For all I know, you are crazy. There ain't no aliens. There's no conspiracy. You are a fraud. How about that?
You actually make a good point, Evan. You may have changed my mind. I'm gonna tell you, what? No, I look at all these people on Facebook with their crazy conspiracy theories, and it all started with Fox Mulder. He was the original guy to come up with crazy conspiracies. I think maybe you've switched my mind here. I was going to come in and I was going to say Mini-Me shouldn't even be here. He answers to someone else. He's not even his own boss. But, you're right. Fox Mulder, he's gotten everyone on this crazy conspiracy train that we can't seem to get off of, believing all sorts of craziness out there. Everything that you post online, he's the original guy going, the truth is out there, guys. You got to read.
Is it out there? Is it out there, Fox? Is it?
No, it's not out there. I think from a standpoint of responsibility, we need to get rid of Fox Mulder from this tournament just to be responsible journalistic.
I can't afford one.
Pundits.
He's like, look at those SM7B. I can't afford one. I have the MP7.
Shores.
That's my Pino brother over there.
Hey, what up, man? Look, first of all,
what, Flobo? What?
No, you guys are off your rockers. You guys are off the cliff. Are you okay? Forget the X-Files for a second. You are telling me that when it comes to compare someone who's
Charlene, he is the OG flat earther. He's a fraud.
He really is.
You're telling me someone who's an actual trained government agent with weeks that learned how to wrestle and martial arts, gun training, language training, and different skills is somehow less badass than a human being that was a gift for another? That was basically
Wait, which one are you talking about?
Stop it. It's Fox Mulder, man. The thing that Mini-Me has gotten this far is a farce and a front to this badass tournament. What is wrong with
He's badass, man.
To whom?
So you would like your chances against Mini-Me for real? You would like your chances?
Yes, I would.
Ooh,
not our job. Our job is a rap. It's a rap.
Oh, our job is different. That's a difference. That's not even funny.
Mini-Me, I got a couple blows in there. Why not?
Would you win? Would you win?
I had a couple blows in there. Why not?
Oh, he doesn't think he would win. He doesn't think he would win.
Yo,
I wouldn't like my chances against anyone. So it's kind of
exactly. Jack will tap out backstage. He always does it on our show.
Yeah,
it's funny because everybody in this tournament, I don't like my chances personally. Like even Steve Irwin, he'd take me deep into the jungle and I'd be crying the whole time. I'd be like, nah, bro. I'd be like,
I imagine like there's tall grass and then you just get like pulled down and drugged into the jungle.
And I'm like, listen, Steve, I don't want to be here, man. We in the Amazon right now. It's one of my worst fears to be stuck in the damn Amazon. He's like, oh no, we good. I'm like, nah. Listen, I know he wants to beat him. I know. Listen, time to drop kick Mini-Me. Like,
Steve, am I gonna die? Those are mosquito bites. Am I gonna die?
Flobo wants to beat up Mini.
Hell yeah, but the fact that you have a government agent who was trained to wrestle in one of two styles. If it's not classic Greco-Roman style, it's Krav Maga, gun training, language training, and you're telling me that's less badass. Less badass than someone who's called Mini-Me. Who doesn't have an actual real name?
Oh, hey, Mini-Me got punished.
Thank you. Oh, hey, J Boo.
That's why we vote. Hey, J Boo. This is why we do the vote.
Listen, but that's the thing is all you have to do to get rid of Fox Mulder is put some silly conspiracy up on your social media, and he's gonna get all tied up into something else.
All I have to do is be like, hey Mulder, there's a woman and she turned into a lizard at 12 at midnight. He'd be like, I'm on my way. I'm like, I'm lying.
Right.
But
that's all it takes. That's all it takes.
He's like, I'm already on my way.
in his Ford Taurus. Get the hell out of here.
I want you guys to realize that today on February 11th, 2021, Jack Farm and Evan Mack says, we hate critical thinkers. That's not badass. Be a servant.
I honestly was waiting for this. I wanted to get rid of Mini-Me. I don't feel good voting for him, but Evan literally changed me. You're right. He is just a weird conspiracy guy. He's a weirdo.
Chat, help me out, chat. You can't let this happen. You cannot let this happen.
Y'all listen,
chat.
I'm playing devil's advocate. Listen, I'm playing devil's advocate, but you know what? All these years, me going down this journey with you, Fox Motor, and you always coming up short. This is why I'm pissed, man. You just come up short too much. Take a video camera. Do something. Damn, man. He's always coming up short, like Mini-Me.
And Evan said, one day I'll have one of my tournaments. I'll get my comeuppance. It's my time.
No, I had to give. I'm tired of all these years me sitting there watching Chris Carter's masterpiece. I'm sitting there. Can you please take a damn video camera or something?
Yeah, you would think after all these years, eventually, but you know what? Maybe I should have something to prove my craziness.
Chat, help me out. I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna get mad. Chat, help me out.
Considering there's never anything there.
What's going on right now? Because I know it's closer than I think it is. Actually.
I know.
It shouldn't be.
It is.
I love this chat so much, man, because this thing's closer than it should be. I love this now. Shout out to Mini-Me carrying weight.
Yeah. This is always a pick.
I really think I think it's Mini-Me, but let me just double check.
Way.
No.
I've never been more proud. Never been more.
Listen, chat, I've never loved you more than I love you now. Chat.
Stop the count.
You complete me, chat. You complete me.
Give me a second.
Vesper, you're ridiculous. Vesper of evil. Make sure you go to Vesper's OnlyFans. She's gonna be saying some more ridiculous shit on there as well.
I come here for the commentary.
You're ridiculous, Vesper of evil. Look at this shock. Look at the shock.
Badass is dressing like your boss, being called Mini-Me, no first name or last name, easily defeated, just trying to mimic your boss, your owner, your master. Stop the count. It's all. They bust them in. They bust them in.
What's beautiful about this is no one on this beautiful panel has a vote. So any of your vitriol, you need to direct at the people that are with you on the chat together. Y'all are all in this together. I'm not talking about you, Flowbeetle.com. I'm talking about the people that are like, this is ridiculous. This is ludicrous. This is preposterous. What you say, Vesper of Eve? Yeah. Well, there's not much talking going over there. Oh, yeah, there's not much talking, she said. You know what I'm saying? There's very minimal talking on the
okay.
The irony is a lot of us believe that. Everyone's here saying that like they think that Mini-Me isn't as big of a badass, but if he's winning, Fox Mulder would hear this and he just believe it because he believes everything. He'd be like, "I guess you're right. I believe it. Proof is out there."
He believes everything. I'm investigating this one thing. Where's your proof, Mulder? I don't have any. Man, get the hell out of here, Mulder.
He's like, man, I burned my toast today, and the shape of the burn in the toast looked like something. So
he's like, I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. Where? The toast.
Listen, listen, y'all know I'm being facetious right now. I love that masterpiece that Chris Carter. Of course I am. Y'all know how much I love me some. I love Chris Carter, he's a genius, but I'll be damned. Oh my God!
I'm waiting for one vote to come in.
Okay, is it tied?
It is.
Ooh,
it is tied. You really convinced some other people to vote for Mini Me.
If anybody doubts that this damn everything tournament could not be a damn good popular show on TV, Mini Me is tied with Fox Mulder for the most badass. That is proof. That is what I would say in the pitch meeting. I'd be like, damn it, look at this. This is Mini Me could win.
He could very well win this whole thing. Part of me, I mean, I'll be honest. I'm actually kind of worried about him getting through because this might be that moment that creates.
This could be the pop culture moment. You're right. This could be the pop music moment. This is a little dicey.
I don't like this.
Little.
I don't like this because once you get rid of Kurt Russell, we're gonna have a new Kurt Russell, and Mini Me's gonna be in every tournament thereafter. Lazarus,
I hope so. One of these, but I've been pushing that for you have no idea, Dylan. But neither here nor there. But yeah, you know what? I'll be damned because. Oh, there it is. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Everett.
What?
If you got an OnlyFans, I'm sure Everett will promote it right now.
Everett has no idea how much of a hero he is to this.
Another from Mulder.
Thank you, Everett.
There you go. There we go.
From
Paul, shout out to Short Russell. But yo, Everett Carney pushed through Fox Mulder. Justice for Fox has been achieved.
In the end of at the end of the day, though, Mini Me still won here because one, he put up a great fight. Two, Mulder's going up against Rambo next. So I don't know.
Yeah, you haters, how about that?
That is a whole different category and round.
But see, that's the thing. See, this is the thing, though. This is exactly. See, if there's such thing as moral victories, Mini Me took Fox Mulder. It took Everett to break the tie between Mulder and Mini Me. Oh my gosh! Shut up, Jay Kalanko.
Thank you, Everett.
Hope you had a nice trip in Disney. Man. Hope you and Boo Thang were safe and had a nice Disney trip, my brother. Good to see you back, my man.
Yeah.
What's next on the docket? Did we put up a good fight, Jack? We put up a good fight, brother.
We tried our best.
We tried our best.
False narratives and fake news continue with Fox.
Continue to go on. The fake news, the propaganda
narratives.
of Fox Mulder continues. He's perpetuating. Hey, Fox, there's a donut that talks. Really? Where? Oh, it's in Idaho. It's like, I'm on my way.
As soon as I can get my car started, I'll be there.
What's next on the docket?
Just give it a little push.
Goodness gracious. Give me a second.
Lordy.
Oh my God. That is so ridiculous. That's just some hater. That's some hater shit for real.
Veronica also said Mulder too. She said if I'm not
Mulder
too late. So
now Mulder
he actually won 3.
Now he's pulling away. He pulled away in the end. So it wasn't it's close-ish, but he pulled away by 3 votes. That's ever started the ball finish.
Yes. All right.
Oh,
so
funny,
we are now
God, it's funny.
we are now in the third round. Okay. So now here we go. We now have Badass Assassin. We have Jason Bourne versus Badass Australian Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin. Who wants to take?
And Jack just laughing and makes me laugh.
Then Jack's taking it. Take it, Jack.
Listen. Go ahead, Jack.
I love Steve Irwin. It's just that picture. In the context of the picture,
it's adorable.
Can we see it again? Can you see the picture
absolutely. You better believe we can.
He's adorable.
Come on, man. Yo, Dylan, where you at, baby boy?
Oh, this
Charlene don't give a damn about this about sadness or death or nothing. She just said born.
Yeah, I gotta go Bourne. Just for the picture there. I mean, I love Steve Irwin, man.
Me too.
He's so great. But I mean, talking about like Laura Croft, she'll go to you. I mean, Jason Bourne will go to you. He'll beat you up.
Yep.
He's got all the coolness of being a hitman. Steve Irwin's one of a kind, but at the same time, there's other people that do what he does. There's other people that have gone to talk shows and wrangled scary animals and things like that. So I go Jason Bourne.
Wow. Yeah, see, because that's where we kind of part ways. It's close. That's where we part ways, though. I don't think everyone can do what Steve does. That's what, to me, is what makes him so special. I grew up with Jack Hanna. Shout out to Jack Hanna.
Snap. Jack
yeah. He's
Mutual
great.
Omaha, son.
Oh yeah, he's a bad boy. You know what I mean? But he's one of the things that I told you. That's what I liked about Steve. He somehow made it funny and fun. And when calling a croc gorgeous, it just hits for me. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, that is a beautiful creature. You're absolutely right. You know what I mean? But I got a million assassins, man. I got a whole bunch of assassins, man. I even got my retired assassin John Wick somewhere lurking around. Couldn't put him in this damn tournament because I think it'd have been almost damn near a landslide, to be honest with you. I had to hold off John.
He's also dead.
Yeah, John Wick, and he died in the tournament for some one of you haters got him up. Hold on. How can you do the crocodile hunter? Nobody does. I know, Everett. I'm with you, baby. That's why I gotta go Steve Irwin. What's that you, Flo, Pino?
You know what? I'm glad I didn't go first. Because if I went first,
Charlene, that is always too soon. Shut up.
Like
I know.
Years.
I saw that. I was like,
it's funny because if I went first, I would have picked Bourne. But the more I think about it, you got Jason Bourne that can fight. He can disarm bombs. He can shoot. But I can tell you one thing. My college was 3 miles away from an alligator farm. And alligators and crocodiles, what they do when they clamp on a limb and they barrel roll and they rip the bone out the socket. And for someone to look at that and go, gorgeous. Let me show you, and jump on them. Nah, man, I'd rather take a bullet and be like, oh, who shot me? Dead. They'd be like, oh, I see my arm, Beowulf style being ripped from my socket.
Listen, I know I haven't been shot or bitten by a croc or an alligator, but I'd much rather get shot than getting my arm ripped off by a croc. Stop.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Jason Bourne, I mean, he didn't just go assassinate people. He actually took on a company of assassins. He took on the company that made him. He took on the people that made Jason Bourne's. So he's more than just a guy. He's more than an assassin. He's Jason Bourne.
He's his company. I got you. He's his job.
I mean, I will give you this. Steve Irwin could just go to the middle of the water, like in the Amazon, and be like, okay, meet me here. And then
probably get out. Like I said, freak accident is the only thing that took him up out of here. That's the only thing that was ever going to take him out of here, like a freak accident. Because that dude did something. He did far. Yeah, I'm stealing. I'm with you, baby boy. I know you're where your heart's at, baby boy. Somebody got to cape up for Irwin. You know what I mean? Listen, I said either way, man. This is the tournament. Listen. I got no. Oh, Vesper Evil. She's usually evil. Look at this. She's usually evil. Look where the heart. See, I knew she was soft on the inside. I knew it.
Oh,
now you can never say. Now I got it. Figured you out. You actually are a softie.
I think people are voting for Steve Irwin out of sympathy, though. That's not what this is about. It's not who's most lovable. It's not who we like the most. Who's the most badass. And I think Jason Bourne is a badass. That's what you look for at a badass. He's one of the quintessential badasses of this tournament. I tell you, he's maybe the only person that can stand up to Rambo in this thing. I think if we put our hearts aside, if we put our feelings, our emotions, and our love aside, which has no place in a badass tournament in the first place, I think we know Jason Bourne's the guy.
I don't think Jason Bourne would cuddle a baby croc like Steve Irwin did. Jason Bourne ain't messing around to try to put his whole ass head into a dinosaur's mouth. Ain't nothing more badass than willingly putting your whole ass in a dinosaur's mouth. Hey, J. Bo! Look, there you go. Exactly. New handle. Vespa of good.
There's a difference between being a badass and being crazy. That's crazy. It's crazy to put your head in an alligator's mouth.
I'm with you all the way. You know, like I said,
I know. Yeah,
ultimately took him up out of here. On all seriousness. Listen, Everett, I'm with you, baby boy. You messed up the whole Fox Motor Mini-Me bit, but it's okay.
He did not mess up. He brought balance to the force. Leave him alone.
You messed the bit up. What's it looking like right now, baby?
I think it's Irwin, but
spicy. Yeah. He is going to be the toughest of toughest outs. He has some competition coming his way though.
All right, I blacked out for a second.
I will say this though: if he gets through here, he will. His run does come to an end next round. I guarantee you. I'm making a guarantee the chat will end his run, even with the heart and sweetness of Steve Irwin. I don't think he's gonna last. There's too much going on in that next round.
Does he got mini-me next round?
Shout out to mini-me, or is it Fox Motor in that Ford Taurus?
Wow. I guess Mack only drives imports. I see how it is.
No, I just there's something that just giggle about. I used to always hate the sedan they drove in. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, it was a hard time.
Come on. I just need a little BM.
Is it Irwin?
Whoa, Steve Irwin dethrones Jason Bourne.
Yeah.
I do mind. I make a guarantee. He's gone. He's gone.
He's gonna be such a tough out. I'll be honest. I was kind of arguing Jason Bourne. I'm trying to get Steve Irwin out of here because he's a threat. So, like I said, he could just stand in the middle of the Amazon River and be like, "If you want to fight, come meet me." And I'd be like, "I'm not getting in that water."
You do have a veto.
I sure do. But I'm thinking about using it, but you actually talked me out of it because I feel like I might agree with you that Steve Irwin might.
It's over.
Might not matter.
Nah, might not. What's next, Big Face?
Okay, let's see here. All right, we have
Lord Jesus.
Badass in Space Ripley versus Badass 90s TV show Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Ooh.
I mean, Sarah Michelle Gellar version, obviously.
Yeah, but you know me. Heidi did that for me because you know where I'm at with that.
That's love, y'all.
That's more of a 90s movie, but still the same.
All right, guys. Okay, guys. Yeah, vote. I need your vote on this one. But I gotta go with Ripley. Yeah. I think I'm done with my argument. Go ahead, Flobo.
I'm gonna go with Ripley.
Strong words.
It's Ripley, man. It's Ripley, man.
Your cousin Roderick is out. Jason Bourne.
Oh, he's gone. Sorry, cuz.
Okay.
Man, why does everybody like Buffy so much? Buffy's getting mad votes right now, but go ahead.
I told you, man. It's Buffy.
Yeah, I think it's a degree of difficulty, man. Like, there's one thing of being in space and facing aliens, but you kind of signed up for it. But you're in this idyllic town.
She didn't sign up for that.
She signed up to go to space. She had to go to space.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm not defending any one yet. I'm saying why people are saying.
I understand.
So people see wish fulfillment and just being a normal person with these vampires coming out of nowhere. That's what I'm saying. But I feel like of the two, man, you got to give it to Ripley. Change the game of what you can do in space. I mean, for a while, Hollywood, for some reason, couldn't figure out how to write a strong female character. Hey, have women writers? Nah, I can't do that.
She's sassy and a complete badass. She's sassy. Oh Lord Jesus!
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say she's sassy.
She's sassy.
She's a badass, yeah, but I wouldn't say sassy.
Of course she is. Of course she is.
But I gotta give it.
I call her by her first name, Ellen. Go ahead, Flo.
Yeah, I gotta give it to Ripley, man. Just the fact that she became the archetype for sci-fi heroines, for female heroines.
A lot of people don't know. I don't think there's a Black Widow. There's so many women that they're not doing solo movies if it's not for that archetype of Ripley. Like, she is way more than what people think she is as far as building a structure and building a lead, a badass female character. Just so much. Yeah, come on now.
That's an all-timer. That's an all-timer
now.
Seriously.
All-timer. I mean,
I know what you're saying, but not really though, Charlene. Not really though, Charlene, because Leia's really not the heroine y'all always make her out to be though. She really isn't though. Star Wars fans, they want Leia to be something so much bigger than what she is. But she really isn't though, man. All slumped up as Jabba's the slave until he's caught slipping and she chokes my boy out. She really is not that.
my boy Jabba.
I mean, yo, Jabba. Oh, me and Jabba would kick it. Me and Jabba would kick it, boy. He'd be like,
How
do you know me and Jabba be in the corner? He'd be like, oh. I'm like, yeah, man. Yo, you can't tell me you can't see me and Jabba in the club on the corner, like in the VIP. I'd be
in
like,
the club.
Oh my God.
Like in the Rancors, the
popping bottles, and
yo, who's your friend? Yo, Jabba's my man Mack. Mack is my man Jabba.
I'm like, yo, Jabba, I don't like the way he's doing. They put that dude in carbonite, man. I'm tired of this dude, man. Get him up out of here, bro. Get this dude up out of here, bro. Jabba, get him up out of my face, man. But no, he didn't see all the Star Wars, Charlene, but he knows Leia. Leia's not the real. Why is everybody trying to make Leia like this? She really wasn't though, man. She really wasn't.
Ripley was more tactical.
I mean, like, I with the Buffy thing, the fact that we have to qualify which Buffy we're talking about, to me already feels like we should be like moving on, because
that's where I'm always at with that.
That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not
It's
fair.
not fair.
I picked Ripley, but I'm saying the category was 90s TV. That's why we qualify.
It was.
That's why
It
we're
was.
qualifying, not because
It
she's
was.
like lame. But I do
It was
agree with
it was
Ripley.
90s TV. Buffy gets some love, man. I don't understand why. I think that's a Joss Whedon show.
I think
In that case,
Ripley. I think what's happening here is people are taking for granted just how great Ellen Ripley is and what she did, and the fact that she took on aliens by herself, things that Predator had to take on as a group. Predator was like, no, we need a group together. But Ellen Ripley was like, no, I got this. I can do it. And I'll take this kid out with me, just so you know. And every time in Florida, she didn't sign up for it. She was never wanted to. In fact, in the second one, she was like, no, get away from here. But no one listened to her. And she still cleaned up the mess, still took care of business. And
even when she was a clone/alien person, she took care of business.
See, hey, J Boo, you disqualified, man. That's ridiculous.
wow.
So
the badass tournament, the hot tournament.
Like that's a whole different tournament right now. That bootleg tournament that's coming up very soon. The bootleg tournament's coming
Chris
up.
Hemsworth tournament?
That tournament's gonna be. Oh, you mean the Chris Hemsworth Invitational? Yeah.
It'd be like Thor.
Chris Hemsworth, the one character he played in the one movie, the other movie when he was Tiberius, when he was Kirk's daddy.
Wow.
We'll just call by his name. It'll be he was in that movie.
Oh my god!
I'm just gonna get him out if you want to.
Chris Hemsworth.
I will make sure he gets in that damn tournament some way, somehow.
Oh my gosh!
Yo, the chat's fire as always, as per usual. Y'all want to make this damn thing funny to me. What's going on? Buffy's winning this. I know. I can already.
Oh yeah, I know.
This is so
there was like, of course,
this is absolutely ridiculous, though. Once again, y'all denied Vesper of Good her gift card.
I think people, I think there's a lot of people who never watched Aliens, is what's happening. Alien or Aliens.
That's true.
I mean, because even the trained soldiers around Ripley were crumbling, and she was the one that held it together. I mean, Bill Paxton, like, game over, man, game over. Like, but she was still there, just holding down business. Buffy didn't have to deal with that stuff. She was like, I had to go to prom. Like, that's
seriously, that's true.
My life. I don't want to hunt vampires. But
I want to date.
So even though Paul voted for Ripley, after that he said Xander.
Xander.
No, because it's a thing between him and
Shut up. Oh, Charlene.
Come on. Gotta watch it.
Oh, man.
Really? Oh, there's like 5, isn't there?
Just watch the original.
There's 4.
Original's so good.
There's 4 the Aliens versus Predators.
When she just sat there and like waited while the things like.
Oh my! Like I love those movies so much, man. Vesper of Good just turned Evie. She's always that, man. I'm saying that handle ain't changing, man. Shout out to Buffy for dethroning Ripley. I knew that was gonna be close, though. I did. I said I didn't. I really, truly, when I seen it, the bracket, I was like, I don't know who's winning that.
Oh man! But if Buffy wins, Jack, when he's that veto,
I'm close. I'm really upset about this one. But I can't do it.
Oh my God. Target.
Ooh.
It's tough. It's tough because Ripley should be in the finals.
Truly, Ripley should be in the final. I'm telling you, Ripley should be in the final.
The thing that's stopping me right now,
man.
The thing that's stopping me right now, the only thing stopping me is I don't have faith that the chat's gonna keep her in it after next round. So it'd be a wasted veto.
So man, shout out to Buffy the Vampire.
No faith in the chat. Damn.
Too many people are saying they haven't seen Aliens, so I can't.
Heartbreaking.
Do yourselves
playing the long game. Oh, please check out Alien. He's doing the long play. Jack's playing the long game. He's playing the long game.
All right.
He's not going for the big swing on par 4.
Buffy, the vampire player is going for who? Okay. That's going to be a tough round. After that. Okay, so let's go now to leather-clad badass Xena, the warrior princess, versus badass, strong women that run amok, Laura Croft. I mean,
right there.
Kind of say Laura Croft is a little leather-clad, just with her belt.
Lucy Lawless right now. Okay, guys.
Lobo.
Oh, damn.
That was quick from AJ Boo.
Yeah, I was like, that was pretty quick. I was thinking it was going to be Xena versus Yonatop, but I didn't think Lara Croft would have won that last round, so my notes were all busted.
Bro.
So, you
It's
know
the
what?
worst, isn't it? Like, I have nothing to say.
I have nothing to say. But it's because what it is, if you guys is the first time watching this, it's the one you can't live without. Not necessarily who would win in a fight. That's why it's kind of difficult for me to come with it. Because if it's a fight, it will last 15 seconds.
Changes it up. It's not about the fight. Exactly. Who could you not live without in the world of badassery? That's the premise right there.
And that's the thing. I think both are the same here. I got to give it to Xena Warrior Princess. You know, like I grew up with no cable. So that Saturday night, like there was that Star Trek Next Generation, but it was like the Hercules, Xena, Captain Zoom, those action-packed shows. Xena was a whole different kind of shape of woman I ever saw before. Broad shoulder, throwing that circle thing. It was great. And Lara Croft was awesome, but I always felt that because of how she started and how her proportions were, she was always cast aside to very, very late. Badass in her own right, but Tomb Raider 1 ain't the same thing as a Tomb Raider reboot. The Alicia Vikander movie ain't the same thing as the Angelina Jolie movie. So I'm gonna edge it and say Xena Warrior Princess.
Yeah, man, I didn't have cable either, man. That's we hung our hats on Xena Warrior Princess. I was a Kalisto guy because that's Boo thing. Right?
Oh, wow, that's different.
Him and his villains, man.
That was a different.
I mean, fine as hell, man. But anyway,
Kalisto a different category.
Kalisto, I'm putting her in the tournament. She winning it all.
She's like one of those chicks who pull off black eyebrows with like bleach blonde hair. I'm like, usually
it worked somehow. I don't know how she did it, but yeah, it worked. But I gotta go Xena, man. Because Xena Warrior Princess, man. Like it's like I said, as far as Lucy Lawless and her rendition of it, if it's another person, maybe it doesn't hit the same. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not the same way. And she's the structure of it, it didn't come off as cheesy as a lot of those things did back in the 90s. It actually had a little bit of, because they have quality Australian performers in that show. You know what I mean? Quality actors that were on the thing about Australia. They got a lot of good actors that are on shows that they're still working to this day. And you're like, wait a minute, that person was on Xena, that person was on Hercules, that person was in this, that person was in that. It's one of those things where it actually was a pretty damn good show to watch if you watch it with the family. And you watch it. Go ahead.
Xena and Hercules are the first time I saw Carl Urban.
Yeah. Carl.
He plays Cupid at one point, and then he plays
first game for Vesper of Evil. Nice.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, he plays Cupid, and then I think he plays Cupid, Roman or something, and then something else.
No, solid heroine, man. Really great. Y'all messing up the collision course with Xena and Ripley.
Yeah, I was hoping for that. That was gonna be good.
That'd have been so good. But I gotta go Xena, man. She's just a slightly more bit badass than Miss Croft.
Yeah, Bruce Campbell was in Xena also, right?
Oh, you see some good stuff, man. Yeah. Some good actors in that show, man.
Oh yeah, he was like that kind of thief kind of guy, right, or something. Yeah, like sleight of hand. That's what my sleight of hand was. I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah, you were jiving.
I was like, what am I doing here?
That's how I walk into the club. I'm like, hey,
what up? Okay, where's Jabba?
Me and Jabba, we kicking it. I'm like, yo, you ain't gonna say no more. Say no more. I'm a me to do. But go ahead.
I'd see Evan and Jabba there, and I'd walk in like this, and then Evan would be like, "Put him in the carbonite." You see me on the wall like this.
Oh my God! Yeah. Any Croft that you want, Charlene. Any Croft that you want.
So no. She's saying, is it from a book or just the video game?
Oh, it's.
I don't think there is.
I'm pretty sure it's just a video game.
Game movie.
Unless they somebody made a comic or something.
No, they probably. Oh yeah, afterwards that's the third installment. Yeah. Sometimes it goes the other way, but every now and again it goes like video game, movie, then comic. You know, it's interesting routes to do that. Oh, Crazy Games, Xena the Warrior Princess.
Yeah, there were a couple Lara Croft. There was like one or two.
Xena, man.
Can I just say,
man?
Yeah,
a show that could have been derivative on some She-Ra level had its own little flavor that was different, in some ways superior to the original. It means a lot.
No, it does, bro. I'm telling you, man. Shout out to Xena. This many years, I wish the hell people knew the hell I was. Lucy Lawless probably be like, "What?" She was on this tournament right now. She'd be like, "Xena has carried this. She is into the third. What is it? The third round? She's in the final. What is it? Semis? She's in the
semis. Going to the semis.
Yo, that's crazy. That's very impressive, man.
I know. I'm impressed.
Wow.
I'm like, man, because she beat Kevin McAllister to get here. And Indiana Jones.
How do you see that with a straight face? Shit.
I know that kid was more popular. Okay. That's what I was like.
Listen, her run is amazing.
They're like, oh my God, Home Alone.
She beat Indy, man. She beat Indy. That's a huge one.
How could you have done this? Man. How could you be Kevin McAllister?
Oh my God, you guys are going to hell, man. I can't stand y'all. Charlene, the show ended in like 2001, boo.
Oh man, that was great.
Really?
It's so crazy. Yeah, 2001, and it's so crazy. It only had 4 seasons. Isn't that crazy? Only 4 seasons.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Did they have like
only
like 40 episodes?
Yeah, probably like 25 episode joint. But so they probably got a nice 100, probably like 90 something to do 100 episodes. That's a good run. They say anything in 100 when it comes to episodic, you did a good job. They say any 100 and beyond, or 5 seasons and beyond. They say you do a great job. You get 5 seasons.
Yeah,
yeah. So
it seemed like it went longer.
No, 4 seasons, 95.
Oh, because it was weekly syndication, so there was no off period, so it just kept playing. The entire time.
Does it have a lot of episodes in?
Oh, that's probably it. Yeah.
Yeah, it probably does. Let me see because I know the years. I just don't know how many episodes we have here.
How did she beat Kevin McAllister?
She had a tough road, man. She had to beat Kevin McAllister.
Y'all going to hell, man.
But Indiana Jones,
I know I am.
A big one. I'm surprised that one she didn't beat him. I mean, she beat him.
He said he's going.
Oh,
he said he's out. He said we're going to hell because we answered. He's back.
I think it has 6 seasons. 6 seasons.
Okay.
Okay.
So again, 95 to 2001. I was right about the years. I was just not doing math properly for some reason.
Yeah, it probably seemed like it was on for a long time.
I know, Charlene. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like Charlene, like 20 years ago, like it's still carrying weight into people's hearts. People's hearts and minds, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I think because also it's one of those shows you don't like. For me, I don't know. I watched a lot of episodes, but it wasn't like appointment viewing, so I didn't watch it every week. And so I probably watch reruns or whatever. You never know what you watch a rerun. So because it also didn't really tie together super tightly. So like if you didn't watch it, you didn't miss things.
You didn't miss things.
That's why I probably feel like 1 million episodes because it's always an episode.
When we were growing up, man, that's the one thing I really never ever watched a show in its succession. So you used to always catch the rerun, and this the one thing I will say about binge watching nowadays. If you want to go back and watch all your old favorites, you can actually watch in the order and sit back and like finally watch because and you might find there might have been an episode you might have missed, but because you only just got there when you would sit down with your mom and dad or whoever you watch your shows with, and we started noticing that when I started Smallville over again. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh damn, there's a couple I didn't get to see because if you missed the show on Wednesday at blah 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 blah. If you're doing anything, if you're doing extra homework, you're out doing whatever, you gonna miss Xena. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But anyways, what's next?
Okay.
Xena getting into Sammys.
I'm sorry, Vesper. So sorry. Oh, that was earlier. Was there anyone? Oh nope. Okay, no, people are still in this.
Agreed.
Okay, so now we have the 80s badass Rambo versus the badass government agent Fox Mulder.
Is it Mulder versus Rambo? Do I have that picture? I'm pretty sure. I think I got that picture.
It's in the third. Go to the third round folder.
Oh, you know what you know what?
I gave him. I did a bunch of these because we didn't.
You know what, man?
Yeah.
What?
I had so much disrespect for Fox Mulder. I didn't even put that picture in there, man.
Wow.
I didn't put that picture in there. I did because I was running out of room. They won't let me put I have like 20 or 30 of these like overlays, and there's like you can't put this overlay. It's like you have to replace one. I was like, I ain't putting in that one, man.
Oh my God!
But I can see 6 pictures of you with Jabba the Hutt.
I gave you then because I sat there and did all. It
wouldn't let me finish. Shush.
But you better now. Are you sure you have the last ones that we're about to have?
I do, but it's based on my discretion.
So just show the one with Rambo versus Mini-Me that you thought was
I think I got it. I know I got it. I'm telling you I got it. Where's it?
Wow. You had no respect for Fox Mulder.
I had no respect, though.
Oh my goodness.
And it was your pick, too.
No, I think I had no respect. Go. What is it again?
Rambo versus Fox Mulder.
I didn't have it at all, guys. Yo, okay, listen. Go ahead, Flo. Go ahead, man. So I can my argument.
I don't even know how I do this one because I feel like even as gullible you say Fox Mulder is, if you say there's a crazy man living in the jungle with an AK, he'd be like, nah. I'm good. I'll sit back and watch this donut.
Yo.
Rambo and the Runaway, man. This is not even a contest.
He's a tough one, man.
Yeah, I imagine Rambo like getting ready for Fox Mulder and setting up all these traps and like hiding in the jungle with his camouflage on, and then Fox Mulder's car breaks down and he just can't make it to the jungle.
American ingenuity.
We killing his car, man. Listen, let me make sure I know exactly what the hell car it was. Go ahead, man. For I hate on Ford Taurus.
Or Fox Mulder gets sidetracked because he gets a cappuccino on the way there, and someone writes his name in the top of it with the foam, and he's like, "This must be aliens," and he gets all caught off guard by
this
that.
Must be aliens. It's probably just Chad at the coffee place.
Just showing off. But Fox Mulder thinks it's something special.
This is actually hilarious, man. The first car they drive is a Ford Taurus. That's ridiculous, man. My memory is unbelievable, man. I'm swearing. It's a Ford Taurus in the pilot, baby.
I think if these two lived in the same world, not only would Rambo probably just kill Fox Mulder, but he'd probably kill all the aliens. He'd probably kill all the government agents, and he'd probably go live in the jungle after he was done.
Yo, shout out to David Minnie. I've never seen you in the chat, man. Appreciate you coming in here, man.
What's up?
Yo, appreciate you for joining us, man. Yeah, got it, man. It's Rambo, man. Damn it, Jack. This is your pick, ain't it? You wanted him in this tournament, didn't you, Jack?
Oh, I wanted him in the tournament, but now I'm worried he's gonna win the whole thing. I mean, the fact that he pulls off the mullet with the headband and the tank top. I mean, he's the epitome of '80s badass.
It literally is. It was '80s badass, and I was like, oh my god. When I seen Rambo, I was like, oh my god. This dude is unbelievable. Yeah, it got to be Rambo for every reason stated earlier, man. Like I said, if you have one guy for your life, if someone told you had one guy to win you a war or win you a battle, and you could only have one guy, pick, the whole Battle of Troy thing, when they brought out, Achilles, they're like, if you had one guy, you would bring out Rambo. He's just the guy you call, man. Like I wouldn't call Snake Plissken. I wouldn't call him first if I had Rambo's number on speed dial. You know what I mean?
I'd call Snake Plissken. Had Rambo's number.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, Snake, man, I gotta talk to you real quick. What do you need? I'm like, the name's Snake. I go, I just called you Snake, man. Hold on. I said, what do you need, man? He's like, I said, you got Rambo's number by any chance, man? He's like, he probably feeling insulted, but you're right. I call him to get Rambo's number.
He's like, I'm hurt, but I understand.
Don't tell me Jack's gonna win a third tournament in a row, man. I can't handle this. I can't.
He's on a roll, man. He's on a roll with these tournaments. He is the veto.
Me and Tom Brady has got so much in common.
Stop.
You have insane defenses? Yes. Good Lord.
Well, I get defensive if that's the same thing.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, why David? Why not, man? Rock it, baby boy, rock it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You gotta rock the mullet. You have to rock the mullet. It is power.
Rambo's so badass that they made fun of him in Hot Shots Part 2, and he's still badass.
He's still badass in Hot Shots.
As an idiot, he's a badass. That's how badass Rambo is.
That pretty much is the white drop.
Like I mean, I don't know if
so would I, Dylan. I'd call Rambo to get Kevin McAllister's number, baby.
Why would Rambo have a boy's number on his phone? Continue. Let's move on.
Oh my god!
Listen, this is probably some British-ish. Tom Brady is carrying like a Tesco bag. That's some British shit from mine.
Tesco's where the cashier sit down and take your do your groceries.
He said he's been carrying like a Tesco bag. He said, "Oh, listen. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's Rambo and a runaway man. It's Rambo. It's Rambo.
Yeah. No way. No way. No how he's losing this one.
God. There we go.
All right, this is so Rambo
semis.
So I guess it doesn't matter that Evan didn't put out the thing I made for him.
Yes. Woo. I was running out of real estate. It said replace when I was like, there ain't no way in hell he's going to
Brother, you were on that couch tonight so hard.
My couch comfortable, man. I'm good.
Okay, yeah, bro.
It's like a camp out on the couch.
No, I would never. We're not that couple. We have we're still sleeping.
Yeah, that doghouse stuff, that don't apply. I just won't talk to her for like 4 weeks.
So it's even worse.
Crazy Game's feeling pretty good about this gift card right now. Feeling really good about this gift card.
Okay.
Just watch out for Jack, man. You don't know his plan. You don't know his end game. Now give the final four, please.
We're in the final four already?
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
Yes.
Yeah, so it is Steve Irwin versus Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Xena the Warrior Princess versus Rambo.
Damn!
Yeah, this is a thing right now. So,
Damn.
So Steve Irwin, Australian badass, versus Buffy the Vampire Slayer, badass 90s TV show. Again, Sarah Michelle Gellar version for people that have just joined us.
How the hell do you have the 3 and 4 seed in the semifinal?
I know this.
The other bracket's way stronger.
Yeah, it's true, yo. It's true. It's crazy. Listen, Dylan, put his bid in quick.
No, this is
Australian treasure. Anybody take it, man. Damn.
I go Buffy.
Ooh,
I'm going Buffy.
Strong.
Buffy kills vampires. Buffy does, like, look, we talked about how both these people, they snuggle with evil, dangerous things, but Buffy goes, attacks them, and fights them, and they're trying to kill her. Steve Irwin's befriending these creatures. He's making sure that they're safe. She wants conflict. She wants death. She wants all this stuff. She's like, bring it. That's badassery. I think that's the thing.
Is she though? Look, man.
She really want the smoke, or is the smoke just around her?
That's deep, man.
If you're
that's deep. The smoke is just around her, bro.
What is smoke, anyways?
Yo, it's like this,
you gotta
man.
get deep into everything. We gotta get deep in.
Yeah, we get. I like Buffy. I pushed Buffy in the last round, man. But if you watch those shows in the WB, 7 seasons, 20 episodes, there is a lot of runtime of Buffy being like, I don't know if I can do this. You ain't never seen Steve Irwin do that.
Ever.
It's like, crikey. Come on. You gotta give Steve Irwin, man, with the runaway.
Well, yeah, no, you're not seeing behind the scenes. I bet behind the scenes, Steve Irwin was like, "Oh man, there's some butterflies over there. Are you sure they're safe? Are you sure it's okay?" I bet they gave him a bunch of like NyQuil, like all the NyQuil to the alligators before he talked to them, so they were sleepy and friendly. Buffy, she was like, "No, I want them all fired up." I bet she was like getting all the vampires crabby so they'd be meaner to her.
I wouldn't say she was a kid. She was a teenager. I wouldn't say kid. And she's like the chosen one. She's not chopped liver though. She's not like people act like she was just a random girl plucked though. She actually has like abilities. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's what I don't know. That might get lost in the lore of Buffy. She's not some just valley girl chick that can't fight. She literally has like innate abilities passed down to her from generation to generation to generation. She's not chopped liver. But I'll be damned if Steve Irwin gets out of this tournament now. Y'all done got him past Born now, so why should I stop now? This is ridiculous, man. Are you kidding me? She hunts vampires. I go, reluctantly. She reluctantly fights vampires. Steve Irwin, literally, and all jokes aside, he actually passed away by trying to give us information on something that he loves so much. He died trying to give people like me, who ain't never gonna swim with stingrays, sharks, crocs, poisonous spiders, and poisonous things. He gave people like me that ain't never gonna be around that unless I'm at the damn zoo. He gave me an in-depth, up-close, personal feel and risked his life doing so. And he did it willingly, not because someone begged him to. Not because he was trapped by some old man in a library saying you must fight vampires. Steve Irwin in a runaway, brother. Yeah, Jay Kalenko's not buying it, Jack.
Oh, he's not buying it.
If you can get locked into a library with a creepy old man and get out okay, you are a tough. I'm gonna tell you what.
That's true though, man. Let's keep it real, man. Let's keep it real in these streets. You know what I mean?
I mean, I keep saying, I think Irwin. I like Steve Irwin. I think we're voting with our hearts here. We're not voting with our minds. We're voting with our hearts here. My
heart was at Snake Plissken, and y'all dismissed them
because he was my pick. This chat hates me. That's why.
When you look, Mon's like, we see you, Jack. We see nobody's. He's lying in the weeds. If
I'm
you
not
ever come
lying.
to Australia, visit.
Okay,
I know. Trust me, I intend to, Dylan. Trust me.
So Buffy barrel rolls Ellen Ripley, and we're supposed to just toss her out because there's this guy who's friendly.
Yeah, but that's my problem with the whole Ripley getting bounced though. That's my problem right there. There ain't no way in hell Buffy's more badass than Ripley. That's ridiculous. That might be the most egregious thing this chat has ever done. That way over the Ellen Ripley is the truth.
Yeah.
It's the truth. Girl comes back as a damn clone, part alien, part Ripley, and still running amok. and she still did the right thing. Craziness, man. Listen, they do, Flo B. They love you, Flo B. Now they love you.
I appreciate
You know what?
it.
You know what they love most about you right now, Flobo, is that amazing sweatshirt you're wearing.
Strong.
Where'd you pick that up?
Oh,
Dude,
That's
I
what you're
got
strong.
this at realjackfarmer.threadless.com. You can get yours too. Be as comfortable and laid back as this guy.
Strong sweatshirt. Strong
Yeah.
sweatshirt.
Also,
What's the-
Buffy. Oh, Buffy.
No, don't want Buffy. Come on.
This is ridiculous. Hold on.
You know
I'm
what
so
badass
crabby.
is?
Bro,
He bought
1980s
animals
was
and gave money back to charities. That is
Eric
badass on
Clark,
2
what's
levels.
good? Yo, Eric Clark, what's good, baby boy?
What
Who you
is
got?
Eric
Who you
Clark?
vote, man? You got to vote Steve Irwin, the Crocodile Hunter, or Buffy the Vampire Slayer, 1990s. Who you got?
Look, one of these people, let's think about this. One of these people lost but got brought back. And one of them should have lost but somehow fought through and made it to this round. Buffy the Vampire Slayer should win this round.
I'm not buying it, Jack. I'm not, because you know dang well the winner of that next bracket is going to completely destroy Buffy. I'm not doing it. Steve Irwin is a badass because he's brave. He's able to open up conservation efforts for other people. He's a philanthropist, and his kids still are calling on his name. That
Yes,
is
they are.
badassery for generations. I'm going with Steve Irwin.
Vesper Evil, I like that with the spite pick. I love that. Yeah, Steve.
Spite.
I like that spite pick.
yeah.
Spite.
She is best better of evil.
Evil. What up, Eric Clark?
I don't know if
Hey, Eric.
Eric if his vote's gonna matter. Is Steve Irwin?
There's no more.
Ooh, Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
Not as badass as the English accent, Dylan, but I will give you that.
I mean, to be fair, my Siri is Australian.
No, that's a different kettle of crawdads right there. But like I'm talking about, like it's just
Yo, Evan Mack puts on this old dude from the South flip really quick. A whole kettle of crawdads?
kettle of crawdads, baby.
Bag of shells, man. A bag of shells.
So listen, like if you notice, Jack is real quiet, man. I don't
real
like
quiet.
it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
You know what I don't like? I don't like that the guy who should have lost already isn't going through or is
my
going
God.
through. That's what I don't like.
Yeah, no,
Should've lost
it's like
Scottish accents, really?
The Scottish
Actually,
accent on a chick
yeah.
is undefeated.
Yeah.
Scottish accent on a lady is undefeated.
Correct.
See, Charlene was like, I was like McIntyre, like Drew McIntyre. I mean,
Oh yeah, Drew McIntyre can read a book. Yeah, I
his
mean,
voice is a little.
yeah, he says he gets hated. He says he gets hated on because by his Scottish friends because it's an American Scottish accent. I'm like, I couldn't tell, bro.
Yeah, he sounds Scottish to us. When I saw him in person,
It's crazy. Get Jack, keep your mouth shut.
It's-
Jack, keep your mouth shut. Jack only has this opportunity and the next opportunity to use the veto, or the veto's dead. I just want everybody to know that he can only use it on this round. This is the last round he can use the veto.
This
on.
is a tough spot for me. I don't know when. I'm tempted.
I bet it is.
Right now,
So tough.
yeah, I mean, it's Steve Irwin. All my votes that I've counted.
It's just crazy to get Jack. Keep your mouth shut.
I
Crazy game. Who do you have winning the whole thing?
Rambo.
I know. I'm already like, I've got like butterflies in my.
Me too.
Nikki
AJ.
Cross, man. Nikki Cross's accent.
Nikki Cross's
is like-
accent is it's lovely. And she's
I would
so-
pay a camera just to have the auto
I guess
version.
when I hear the Scottish accent, I always think of groundskeeper Willie talking.
That is so offensive.
It really is though. It's just a message of everybody, man. Oh my god.
Yes, Steve Irwin is like, it's like 8-4. It's not even. It wasn't even like.
I'm in. Listen, in all seriousness, man. I listen because all jokes aside, this chat is very unpredictable. I don't even know if it's all nostalgia or heart, to be honest with you. Because I'm salty about the Ripley thing as well. I'm mad at y'all. So I got to get Steve Irwin in there now. Steve Irwin's in the finals, baby.
Yeah,
Eric Clark
baby.
and Steve for the dub, baby. Yo, when we put him in, when it was like badass Aussies, like, oh Lord, he's gonna be a tough out, boy. Jack missed his opportunity. It's over, baby. It's been pushed through. It's over. No veto can be yours.
Woo!
Oh, that might haunt me. That might. haunt me.
Ooh, he's being very. This is the closest he's ever played the veto to the vest. By the way, this is the closest he's ever played.
He's gonna pick his guy. Why wouldn't he?
I don't know. Listen, so what's next, baby?
Because I understand that. So because right now it is now Xena versus Rambo, and so Xena versus Rambo, people. Xena Warrior Princess versus Rambo. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, she doesn't have a gun, but she got some stuff. She got some moves. She fights
Flobo,
gods. So I
want to hear Flobo's take on this one. This one's interesting, man.
Yeah, this one here is like two different archetypes of what badassery is. You know, like I said before in the other rounds, when someone says I went Rambo, we know exactly what you're talking about. And I remember Xena going from being this weird show after Hercules that aired at like 9:30 or 10 o'clock on a Saturday to being this cultural phenomenon. Which one can I live without? Well,
that's the question.
I gotta say, just on tactics alone, I gotta give it to Rambo. Because Rambo takes time to plan and finds ways to trap his enemies and all that.
And Xena does have a squad with her. She has a squad with her too.
But Xena has the charisma that will allow her to delegate some of the responsibility. And I know you said that's not badass at all, getting people to do the work for you. But if you have a cause and people are about that cause, that is the true definition of badassery.
Getting someone to take up your cause and fight for you and to die for you, pretty badass.
Gotta give the Xena on that grounds alone. Not to spite Jack, although that's like extra sauce on the cake. You know what I'm saying? Like a little icing on the cake. But yeah, I gotta give Xena for sure.
Throw the icing.
Yes. Funfetti.
Rambo for Eric Clark. What about you, Jack Farmer? What's up? Said you holding on to that little funky ass veto. While this poppycock is taking place, I will just sit here quiet.
Get him, Chopper.
You know,
y'all think I'm playing, boy? I think me and Jabba will be that squad, yo. Jabba and Mack. I can see the buddy cop show right now.
I'd like to say I'd hang out with you, but as a DJ, I'd probably just be the guy going.
I'd be like, yo, Jack, crank that shit up. Yeah, Everett, poppycock.
Yeah, you use that more often.
Make some noise.
Guns don't kill people. A pretty face, they can enslave an army, especially when she's got the leather and big eye. Preach, David. David preaching right now. What up, Jack Farmer?
Who's winning? What is like? How's this?
No, Jack. You're supposed to pick one.
Pick
Rambo.
one.
Rambo's winning.
Oh, come on, Matty. Help me out here.
Rambo's winning. Rambo's going through. Rambo's got to be a popular one. People got to be picking. Like,
David. What's up, David?
I mean, a lot of people have probably picked Rambo to win the whole thing, right?
I'm a Xena person.
Just crazy game.
Give or take Rambo.
Really? Wow. But and Rambo's winning. Rambo, like I said, he's the epitome of badassery, right? Like, I mean, that's who is a badass. That is exactly what it is. Not some heartfelt Steve Irwin, but like a dude with a machine gun who goes in and wipes people out. That's badass.
So would you say right now? Would you say that Steve Irwin was not badass? Let's be honest. This and all jokes aside, that's why I love this. The reason why I love him in this tournament is because all seriousness, dead or alive, he's badass, bro. He goes places that no one would go.
I think he's badass, but not in the heart of what we're talking about. He's badass, but he's not like I don't feel like he embodies what this tournament really is. You know what I mean? Like badass.
What are we embodying?
What the hell are we embodying, Jack Farmer?
Kicking ass. That's what we're talking about.
Wow.
Oh man.
Crazy kid goes Rambo. I know no sugar on the iced tea.
What about you, Mac? Who do you think?
Xena all day. This Rambo stuff hasn't stopped. This Rambo nonsense hasn't
Came back
stopped.
from the dead and stuff. And
Yeah, listen. Rambo first blood, Rambo type O blood, Rambo AB positive blood.
Rambo, that's the most rare type.
That's like bootleg cut.
Yeah, he has to kill a lot of people to get type O blood.
I told you, in all seriousness, the reason why I always hold Rambo accountable because he's always slinked up in the jungle like a little punk, picking off people unsuspectingly. Xena will roll up on you in a short little skirt, leather clad, and kick you in your face and tell you I did it and roll off. Yeah, and roll up like Tatanka and roll out.
Like, I always wanted that breast knife. And I'm like, I don't know how she didn't cut herself, obviously movie magic. But when I was a kid, I was like, I want that.
Rambo NXT blood. Go ahead, man.
Like,
yeah, that's right. How did she not cut herself?
I know. It was like, it's in there. And she just pulls it out. And it's like,
she got badass boobs, y'all. Xena and run away. Come on, son. What we doing?
Well, I want you guys to all remember that when I veto Rambo right now and send Xena through to the finals. Let me just scroll through. Crazy Game, done. Wheel 5 Stud, win against your own choice, done. Eric Clark, done. Who else in here? Who else voted Rambo? You're done. I hope you feel like fools for voting for Rambo because Jack Farmer does it again. Is out of there. No way he's going through. Cena versus Steve Irwin in the finals.
I forgot that Hello Moto is out because she had picked Buffy and Charlene had picked Buffy, so they were also out. I was like, I didn't see that. So actually, the only person in, even though he voted against his own one, is Wheel 5 Stud. He's the only one.
He has Steve Irwin.
No, he has. Yeah,
he has Zena.
If he had picked Rambo during this chat, he's not smart.
David said he'll turn indeed.
What up?
He'll turn indeed. Listen, all you haters in the chat, y'all thought he was going to push Rambo through, but he turned it over and he pushed Xena, the warrior princess, who's going one-on-one, toe-to-toe with the great Steve Irwin in the finals of Everything Tournament Part 8. that was a Fight Club twist right there.
That was
boy.
That
was I dropped my keys and I realized I'm dead twisting. If you ain't seen Six Rocks,
if you haven't seen Sixth Sense, good. Don't watch it. Go watch Aliens because you guys need to catch up on Aliens.
Serious.
Rambo has been put to bed.
Prometheus and all the I know people don't really like them, but I like them.
Just watch it all.
Yeah.
Look, Jack, I'm gonna.
Wow, it's crazy getting into the 10 soon.
I'm just trying to look out for the Max money. I don't want them to have to send all these Amazon gift cards willy-nilly across the country.
You know what I love about this is I was so ready to give out. This is the 8th damn tournament. I'm like, this is going to be the moment I give out a gift card. Jack says no.
House always
like,
wins,
I'll get on a
sorry.
logo, and no one else is getting an Amazon.
Oh, I cannot stand it, man. That was the funniest thing ever. Listen, shout out to Xena the Warrior Princess versus Steve Irwin in the finals, man. I guess at least let me see if I can throw that joint up. That joint's crazy. Let me throw it out here. This is the final matchup right here. That's the final matchup right here. Oh my goodness. Steve Irwin has made it all the way to the finals. Chat, I want you to make your vote. Steve Irwin or Xena the Warrior Princess to win the entire Everything tournament. Flobito, what say you?
This right here is you're not gonna believe this, but this right here is the same thing. They're both compassionate. They both go in head first. They both save the day. They both got armies. They both build communities. I don't know what was in the pick. They're down the middle. It's come down to what you like. I guess I have to give Steve Irwin the edge because he exists in IRL. But it's splitting hairs, man. This is like a mirror match.
Oh, you know what? I actually for this one right here, I gotta go with Xena the Warrior Princess to win the Everything tournament. She vanquished a lot of people. Xena the Warrior Princess, she vanquished Gazelle from Kingsman. She vanquished Laura Croft. She vanquished Rambo through a veto. She's come all the way down to the finals with Steve Irwin in like I said, having a badass female heroine character to lead to the show and actually be enthralling and captivating and have humor and charm and fun and actually being technically a villain. She was like a villain, you know what I mean? She's actually make you root for her. I gotta go with Xena the Warrior Princess.
I think Wheel 5 Stud asked where you can watch Xena. I think it's going to be on Peacock, or it's on it right now.
Yeah, it might be on Peacock.
NBC owns it, and if you're a wrestling fan, you're going to have to buy Peacock anyways instead of the network. So Xena and WWE, come on.
I was going to say, if anything, Xena's old enough. I'm sure you can find it on YouTube at this point.
Maybe. You might be able to, honestly.
What about you, Jack Farmer?
I mean, all jokes aside, I've made comments about Steve Irwin. The guy was a badass.
It's Apple TV, Amazon Prime, and Vudu for Xena.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that
sci-fi.
the guy would wrestle a crocodile, but again, I think of what this tournament is supposed to really mean. There's badass, and then there's like what we're really talking about here. And I feel like the badass that I'm thinking of is the kind that goes and picks fights with people. The kind that I mean, it's not who's the best fighter, but it's the kind of person that's going to go wreck some people, right? And I think that's the kind of person that Xena is. I also think the fact that, yeah, there was some girl power there, but honestly, I didn't think about it. I used to watch the show, but I wasn't like, wow, what a strong female, character. I was just like, this is a cool show. All the characters around her were cool. The fighting was cool. The fact that we still talk about her today is cool. The fact that, I heard about on The Mandalorian, they're removing a character because of some stuff, and people are saying Xena should take her spot on the show, and she's still such a strong character. I got to go with her. I think she's the perfect person to win this tournament.
Wow. Yeah, Everett, you're right. Yeah, because like it's that's what I like about this thing we do. It's an interpretation. Jack's interpretation is that what he just said right there. But I also believe it is what you make of it. Like that's why I think the Badass tournament was great, because all the different people badass for different reasons. Even though I got these haters on the panel talking about Kevin McAllister wasn't badass. Y'all can kick rocks.
I mean, he kind of wasn't.
This is very man, this one's tough, man. But yeah, man, damn. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about Xena. But you know what's interesting? Yeah. Oh yeah. If that is in play. That Lazarus pick's in play, isn't it? Is it in play?
What?
Is it Lazarus pick, or that's next tournament? I think that's next tournament. Yeah, that's gonna be next tournament. Vesper.
Oh, somebody. I was like, "What?" I know.
That got me. That's for next. That's gonna be for next. That's gonna be for next tournament.
Like the street, he trying to set something up on street.
Oh, that'd be good. That'd been mad. I'm not a gotcha journalist.
This one, no.
You know what's interesting though, man. I got Xena. It's not by much though, man. Like I said, when it comes to badassery, we have to pretend as if Xena is real, running amok, doing things. So I can't knock her for being a fictional character. You know what I mean? I can't take points away from her. She's pretty badass in her world and her lore. So I gotta go Xena the Warrior Princess, baby. But I don't know what the tally is. I really don't. I'm trying to gauge it with my brain here.
You really can't be mad either way. I think they're both good
no. Damn.
I like Dylan's last comment as making me.
What do you say? Yeah, it's an X. It's an X. You right. Stop counting. It's an X. No, but they count. We got to count the votes.
X makes a Z sound.
But listen, Dylan, I need people to stay in. I need
Don't
people
tell
to
the X Xavier Woods to get upset.
That's British.
Bro, you have no idea, bro.
It's the Canadian way of spelling Xena. It's just like
I don't think so, Charlene.
But yeah, no.
Who won?
It's Xena.
Xena won?
Yeah.
Is it official?
Yeah, I think so. Let me just double check my count. But
the veto proves to be strong again from Jack Farmer.
I'll be honest. Going into it, I was very like the question was, how do I think the end is going to play out? Like, is this how's Rambo versus Xena going to look? How is Steve Irwin going to look? Who picked Xena to win the whole thing?
Will 5 Stud.
Did one of the hosts pick Xena as well?
Yeah. We all know who did. That's why you used the veto. Yes, Jack Farmer picked Xena.
I did Xena. He does it again.
Flomo's face is the best.
This dude shows up, compared himself to Tom Brady, and go, "Who won? Was it me?"
Disgusting.
That's
disgusting.
Right.
She does deserve it.
In a row, Jack Farmer. I'm unbeatable. This is just
my sound go.
Will 5 Stud gets the gift card, and
yes, he does.
And Jack wins again. I can't stand this.
I won again. Right. And what's great about this, the best part about me winning again is because Wheel 5 Stud does get the gift card still. I think it makes up for the fact that that I took out his pick a few picks ago. Will 5 Stud, I kind of saved you on this one. I think you and I are good buds, but man, 3 in a row.
Will be exposed.
3 in a row. God, I mean, no football team has won 3 Super Bowls in a row. I mean, but here I am.
If you're looking for me to be happy for you, keep waiting. It ain't happening, bro. I ain't happy for you.
When you've got this many wins, you don't need people to be happy, Flobo.
Oh my God! Hold on, let me spin this.
Sweater.
Let me spin this. Let me spin this wheel real quick. Let me see who guys is veto next.
But oh my gosh! So Wheel 5 Stud, we need your email, by the way.
So yeah, it's picking winners. It's something I just think of.
Crap.
You know,
you see this deflated feeling when Jack wins? It's every time it happens.
It's comfortable, isn't it?
It's more like Jack wins again. So if you want to make sure Jack gets jumped, make sure you hit him up on Twitter at RealJackFarmer.
At the end, I was really nervous with that pick because I was like, is Xena, because Xena going against Rambo, I was like, damn, Rambo's going to win, but Steve Irwin's going to be a tough out in the final. So I almost vetoed Steve Irwin to get Buffy through, but I was like, I just don't know if Xena can get past Rambo, and it paid off. It worked. Whew, that was a tough one. That was a scary one. I mean, Storm.
No one's doing a post-game interview, Jack. What are you doing?
Storm was a pretty great pick, but I can't believe she won. But then Doctor Strange's outfit. I mean, that was brilliant. I don't know who would have picked that, but
masterful.
Cut his mic.
Follow through the Xena Warrior Princess.
You got to give him a chance to cook, man.
I just knew. I just felt it. You know, when you've done this as long as I have, guys, you can feel. You can just feel it.
I will say this though. Monge has the veto for next time around, and it landed on Monge. The spin wheel landed on Monge. Jesus. I had to do 2 spin agains, but it's Monge from the River Thames. Monge, if you're listening, brother, you got the next veto to do with it as you please. Damn it, Flobo, I want you to regain the veto. I know you're stingy with your vetoes. I know you're stingy.
He doesn't know.
But I need everybody just throwing just.
I know. You must crazy game too.
Thank you, Everett.
For real, it's poppycock, man. Straight poppycock. Jack shocks the word again. So we got there you go. Yes, there it is. So Monge has the veto. Flobito has the veto.
Monge might be the scariest person available to have.
I'm terrified of Monge, man.
Oh, I know.
Now I gotta actually update the wheel now because more people are watching now. I gotta put more people in the wheel now, so it'll be a little bit harder to select. But I'm gonna do 2 spin agains because it actually landed on wheel 5 stud again. I was like, no. But I think Jack winning 3 shows in a row. Shows that reading and then
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
They have a chapter in the book about the Everything Tournament where it talks about picking, and if you read it, you would
every time with this stupid book. I swear.
I know. He went Monge earlier. He said, "So everyone go with Jack next tournament." Everyone's pick.
So it's just guys. What did we? Because I want everybody to hear it so they can be. What do you guys want to? What do you guys want to make this next one, man? What are you guys thinking? For number 9, what are you thinking? Anything in your mind at all?
So we had 2 choices. Either it's going to be a Disney tournament or we're going to do a classic regular tournament.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Classic. Yeah, let's just do classic regular, and then for the number 10, we'll do Disney at number 10. Nice round number. We're gonna do classic regular tournament for this next everything tournament. Flo Vito, indeed, he's back. He's making his triumphant return. Will he use the damn veto? We don't know.
Whatever it takes to make sure Jack doesn't 4-peat, it's fine with me.
Oh yeah, we got it. Yeah, we whatever the new movement for everybody. We can't have Jack win the tournament the next time.
I feel like I should get witness protection with my
Your crazy game was to whip that ass.
Like real. Like yo. If you hadn't done that, I think Rambo might have won.
He might have won.
Yeah.
That's why the veto is important. The veto can upset the apple cart. Rambo might have took it all. It would have been Rambo versus Steve Irwin. Then we would have really seen where people's heart was at. Yo, Dave, appreciate you in the chat, man. Charlene, Monge, Everett, appreciate you. Vesper of Evil, Wheel 5 stood. Oh, hey, J Boo. Yo, Everett, again, if I'm mentioning Eric Clark, what's going on? Bro 19 the God, you know what's really good. Jay Kalanko, what's good, baby boy? Dylan Matthews, Ozzy.
Oi.
Yeah, I appreciate all y'all for joining us in the chat. This one is hilarious. Yeah, Jack Fallis Poppycock can't win again.
How'd you know my middle name?
Jack Fallis for the strap.
People just listen. Jack is turned full heel on the chat. The chat is turned on him, man. My yes, happy Valentine's Day, Miss Charlene.
Happy Valentine's Day to you and yours, Charlene.
Thank you for joining us. I know what is it a holiday, a money grab, whatever they call it. It's still nice to give a lady some flowers though. Give a nice little flower, a nice box of chocolate. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that at all. I know it's a thing, and that you've been manipulated to think you got to do stuff, and now you feel inadequate. But send some flowers to a lady, man. I don't even care if you know who she is. Just send some flowers, man. Be respectful, of course. Socially distant, of course.
It's a whole different kettle of cross.
Mon said he won't win again. Yo, I appreciate y'all. Before we get out of here, Flowboy Boys, can you please put yourself over, brother?
Man, the website is flowbito.com. That's FLOBITO.com. And Jack Farmer, when he's not being a phallus, come by like me with Voltron, and we do Draped in Gold NXT UK talk at drapedingold.com.
Jack Farmer, what say you, brother?
You can find me at Real Jack Farmer across all social media for all your perfect win picks. Just check me out there. I always get it every single time. But you can also check me out, as Flo said, Draped in Gold. I got also I'm hosting the United Wrestling Network's Primetime Live and Championship Wrestling. You can check it out streaming on Fight TV for free. Why don't you?
Yes, sir. Oh my goodness. Listen, I want all of us to join together, form like a Megazord or Voltron. Take your pick. It doesn't matter. They stole it from that anyway. Japanese is all good. When you form together, we form together and beat Jack Farmer for next tournament. This is going to be the traditional everything tournament when there's all kinds of poppycock in there, and I can almost guarantee Kurt Russell will make an appearance. Now I'm just messing around. I'm playing.
Hey, both of y'all now.
No, I'm playing. Evan T. Mack, Instagram and Twitter. Big Face. What say you?
What say I? I say seedandspark.com/fun/K/poppin'. Well, dash. That's not a slash. It's a dash poppin'. Go to Seed and Spark and search K-Poppin', find us, go there, check it out, check all of our lovely things that we had to say and our updates, and give us a follow. It's okay. If you can't make a pledge, give us a follow. Tell people to follow, We need to spread the word.
Don't let the word, yo.
Don't worry about
G's knows I appreciate all y'all for joining us, man. Charlene said he has non-phallus time. Yes. Yes, a lot of phallus going on. Yo, I appreciate all y'all, man. Y'all take it easy, man. Love, peace, chicken grease, a hot comb, and some grit.